Good morning, y'all. It is Friday, April 4th. Beautiful day, 78 degrees. End of the week. We finally made it. I say it every Friday, but it really is a task, isn't it? To get through the week most of the time. I'm your traffic safety expert, Trooper Steve at WKMG News 6. We're live in Results 1, streaming on all our platforms. I'm talking News 6 Plus, the News 6 app, clickorlando.com, and of course here on YouTube. Good morning, Sue. I saw your message come across there. Hope you're having a good start to your day. We are here this morning on the east side of Orange County, kind of an area that straddles county and city. So we're going to be looking at a stretch of roadway today off of Conway Road. Conway, nice stretch, old road, good stretch of road that goes from the north end on State Road 408 all the way south, right to State Road 528 into the airport. Majority of Conway is residential. Both sides of the road, condos, single-family homes, apartments, things like that. Some larger homes, high income, mid income, but just a very diverse area. This is not an area where you're like, I'm going to go over to Conway to go shopping. It's not. It's a transient road that a lot of people will come off of 408 maybe to get down towards the 528 area. But specifically today, we are talking about that stretch between Lake Underhill, 408 area, south along Conway, over towards Curry Ford. Just a small little bit of it today. A lot of it under construction. And we're going to take a nice drive. But where am I right now? I'm hanging out at Lake Underhill Park. I've walked over here before, but I've never parked here. And it's gorgeous. I think a lot of it has to do with how gorgeous it is outside today. The mood of a Friday. It feels nice out. But nice little walk area. They have boat trailer parking. If you have a vehicle that has a boat trailer and you want to park, that is located out here. And a lot of pedestrian traffic. But who did I get this message from today? Who told me about the Conway? So I'm going to make this mistake a million times. So I'm just going to clear this up. I say Conway and Conroy, and I mix the two up like it's going out of style. So just bear with me with that, and I'll do my best to make sure that I say the right roadway, Conway. So we are going to pull out of here. My supervisor in the morning lives out on this side. He's asked me a few times, Steve, come out here and check this construction out. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. So buckle up, grab your coffee. Let's just check this place out. It's going to be an easy one, guys. So we're going to start here on the northern portion. I'm at Lake Underhill Park, which is in the northwest corner of Conway Road and Lake Underhill Road, right here adjacent to 408. We're here in that parking lot, and we'll start here, and we'll check out what we're here to check out today. So from this parking lot, you can see a lot of the beginning of the construction, because it's not just on Conway. It deals with the ramp as well if you're coming eastbound on 408 with the intention to exit at Conway. You can see a lot of these construction barrels out here. They are going to expand it. They're going to add another travel lane, but this has been a mess for a long, long time. So let's get out of the parking lot. Look at clown. Let's give this guy a clown. Wrong way around the parking lot. We got a clown right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. Honk that horn there. I still don't know where they're going. Michigan tags. Obviously a little lost. I bet you they won't even... Oh, they're going to yield. Look at that. So, like I said, Lake Underhill Park. Beautiful day. People walking their dog. Look at that doodle with the little bow on their head. Such a cutie. All right, so let's pull out. And we're going to go out to Lake Underhill from the park here. Of course, got to stop at the stop sign because it says yield to peds and bicyclists. They're all over the place here, guys. Beautiful day, so you always need to expect stuff like this. And then, of course, you're already in a construction zone. So good morning, Kevin. So as we approach Conway from eastbound Lake Underhill, we already know it's construction because you see flashing lights, Acme barrels all over the side of the road. We're going to make a right here onto Conway. Now, we're just going to do this together first, because I haven't been out here for a minute, and just see what it looks like and talk about it a little bit. And we'll address the things as we see it. So we're getting ready to make a right, northernmost portion of Conway, city of Orlando here. Make a right, head south on Conway. To my left, there's nothing but traffic just pouring off of the 408. So yeah, not a very good right turn. You could sit here for as long as you'd like, just because you never know what's going to fly around that corner. And it is kind of a blind spot. All right, so let's make our right. Look at this, Construction Barrel City. Now, they've basically got rid of the median. They've shrunken down, obviously, some of the travel lanes, and it looks like they're putting in a very high-end bicycle lane. And they've reduced the median. Wow. So, guys, sometimes I have to be careful because obviously I'm not a traffic engineer. So my opinion sometimes is rather abrasive for something I may not know enough about. So I do need to be careful when I launch this stuff. But let's look at this. Right now, southbound, right travel lane, Conway, coming from Lake Underhill. What don't we have out here? Well, we got a scooter driving down the center out here, clown. Should not be out in the roadway. But as we're traveling southbound here, what did they get rid of? There is no longer a left turning lane. The continuous left turn lane gone. There's no right turn lanes. And they put in a large, huge bicycle lane. This is crazy. So, for example, left turning signal on. Oh, that's a little abrasive there. But if I wanted to make a left here, and there was traffic behind me, guess what? They'd have to sit and wait because there's no left turn lane. Meaning you could be causing a backup and not even realize it, and you're not doing anything wrong, which is the crazy part. Man, I feel for these residents. What is this guy doing? Let's go. So this is another thing. Sometimes people drive with their eyes closed, or maybe failure to place their head back onto their shoulders before they hit the roadway. And I feel like I wish we had a telepathic, like, I can snap at people and be like, yo, bro. So, sorry, guy. I'm going to pull into your driveway real quick. And I'll turn the camera around so we don't put their house on. I just need to get turned around. All right. So we're going to turn around and head back out here. You guys seeing my head all like on a swivel out there. All right, so let's head back out. So if you're a resident out here, let's see. As you're pulling out, the stretch between Lake Underhill and Conway, they've really screwed you guys. So where you pull out here, if you're a resident of this area, you pull out. Say you want to cross all the traffic. There is no longer a safe space in the median. Meaning, if you... Let me break this down very simple. If you have to come out to the roadway out here, you must make sure you can complete the intentional direction that you were trying to do. Because if not, you're stuck and you could get into a crash out here. Why? Because there's no space in the median for you to sit. Like, some people would pull out, which is legal. You can pull out into the median, wait, and then continue out to continue where you were going. So you can, like, one traffic stop at a time, one traffic bypass at a time. This reconfiguration does not allow you to do that. So you have to be able to look in the southbound portion, make sure no traffic's coming, and look in the northbound portion to make sure no traffic's coming. This isn't fun. So we're going to do it, though. So we're looking left. Traffic is now clear. We're looking right. I have a semi-truck coming, so we're going to wait, and now we'll pull out. But you have to make sure you can complete it fully out here now. Because if you can't, you're stuck, and you're going to have cars flying right at you. This is a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I would call almost a soup sandwich style refacing here. I never thought that we would have that much bicycle traffic along Conway to where you would have to give them their own bike lane. Like, I'm struggling trying to figure out what was wrong with the sidewalk. Like, yes, you could expand the sidewalk, but let's just talk about from a driver's perspective here. You guys, you've lost space out here, really. You've lost turning lanes, and you've lost a median, really. And I feel now you must pay more attention because you're right up on that oncoming traffic. So what we're going to do, we're going to cross over Curry Ford here, because that's where our southbound complaint went to, and that's really where the construction kind of stops. Let's cross over it. We'll go a little further south, and then we'll head back north just to confirm what we're seeing. But my golly, this is a mess. All right, so we'll pull a U-turn right here. So the construction stops right here because the sign right behind me indicates, hey, construction up ahead, make sure you're paying attention. So now you guys get to judge my U-turns in this thing. Let's see if I could pull this U-turn off. We're gonna go a little wide in the, relax, I'm in my turning lane. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull it off. The good thing is no cars are coming. And this lady behind me, guys, this is almost worse than Kissimmee. We've had 2 clowns out in 14 minutes. Lady behind me almost just slammed right into me as I'm making my U-turn. It's Friday and we need to wrap this show up soon. Look at this bozo, the clown. Backing up in traffic. Backing up. Give me a third one, Thomas. Give me a third one going to the Honda Civic here. But we'll give him the clown. But their sticker on the back of their Honda says, I hope something good happens to you today. You know what? At least they're a positive driver. But at the same time, why are we backing up in travel lanes because you want to get into another one? Go up and make a U-turn. The mic's not muted, guys. My brain's just processing. Wow. All right. If you're joining us this morning, let's do a quick recap before we do this. 10:15. If you are joining us this morning or joining us on this ride along, we are out here in Curry Ford, about to cross Curry Ford. I'm northbound on Conroy, and we're going to take this up to Lake Underhill. A lot of construction, and it's absolutely crazy because I haven't been out here in a while. I did not realize the reduction in travel lanes that took place. They've installed really high-end bicycle lanes. They kept the sidewalks, and the median is now yay big. So we're going to drive this right now. Turn on the front camera for you so you can see it. Light's getting ready to turn green, and there it goes. And let's head north here. So a producer of mine, the boss, told me about this. And he's like, Steve, go please check this out, just so we could complain about it. And that's what we're doing. So drops from 45 miles an hour to a construction zone 35. As we're sitting here, what happens right away? What do you notice? Your center continuous turn lane, it's gone. You no longer have a left turn lane out here. You have extremely bumpy roads, which is part of the growing pains. But then off to the right-hand side, they've given you a designated bicycle lane. Now, I did not know that bicycle traffic was so intense out here that we had to take vehicle lanes away to create a bicycle lane. But hey, who am I? I'm just the person out here complaining with you because this is crazy. Also, if you're a motorcyclist, please pay attention. I would almost avoid this left lane because even in the truck, it's extremely uncomfortable. I'd be over in the right travel lane, probably this number 1 track, which is where my wheel is currently at. But you could see shoulders are gone, center continuous turn lane gone, and it's just 2 north, 2 south. And if something was to occur out here, there's nowhere to go. Truly. So I'm really interested to see what this looks like once it's completed. because we always say, I know I say it to you guys, things always get worse before they get better, but I don't know what they're going to end up doing here. They've eliminated travel lanes, they've added a nice bike lane, and the median is gone. I do see us visiting out here again once it's completed. I'm really interested to hear what you've got to say. If you travel out here, have you had issues making turns? Have you had people honk at you because maybe you're getting ready to make a turn and you're backing traffic up because there's no turn lane for you? You're doing all the right things, but the construction frustration, it's there. So we're going to keep our eye out here. I'm going to try to pull up and see if there is a FDOT project number for this, because like 484 up in Marion, we were able to tell you, hey, $11 million project, focused to be centered, to be scheduled to be completed by the end of this year. So maybe we can find out what's going on with the city of Orlando along Conway between Lake Underhill and Curry Ford. I appreciate my EP sending me out here. I always like talking about stuff as we see it, something that I may not be totally aware of, but yet it's happening. So guys, it's going to be an amazing weekend. I want you to be safe. Please stay hydrated. It is hot, hot, hot. And yeah, we'll have a good weekend. We'll catch you Monday morning. Drive safely, guys. Have a great day. 10:18 in the morning. I'll see you guys later.